Hello, beautiful and exotic women of the world. I hope you guys are having a great week, and I want to just send a huge thank you to the new subscribers on this channel who have joined the exotic family. Thank you for your comments, your likes, and your subscribes. And if you're new here, please subscribe to this channel as we discuss issues surrounding pretty privilege and the abuse and harm that exotical women of all skin tones face in our community. Today, I want to discuss the hyperfixation on exoticals and beautiful women. It oftentimes feels like you can't have an imperfect or bad day. You have this constant pressure and weight on your shoulders to show up every day, smile, be attentive, say hello to everybody, and ultimately be fake. You will find that as a beautiful exotic woman, moving in this world like a robot pleases people more than you being your authentic self. And let's say our authentic self shows up on a Tuesday to work and doesn't feel like talking, doesn't feel like smiling and showing all 34 or 32 teeth, however many teeth we have. Maybe you don't feel like doing that. And so you will be labeled as mean or rude simply because you're just not feeling it that day. But that is so far from the truth. You're not rude. You are not disrespectful. You're not mean. You are simply a person having a bad day or a day where you just aren't feeling it. And that should be okay. But in society, a lot of people hyperfixate on the exoticals of the world and watch our behaviors and study our behaviors way more than the typical average person. And you'll find that people tend to pay closer attention to you as opposed to others. And that can seem really unfair because why aren't you guys pinpointing and focusing so heavily on other people? But it's because those people aren't exciting. They're not exceptionally beautiful. So there's nothing special or exciting about them that would make people want to fixate and pay close attention to them. You, on the other hand, are in their lives and in their worlds a freak of nature. So your life, your movements, your attitude, your mood, the man you date, the car you drive is going to be up for opinion and up for examination by these people. The unfortunate part about this is that there comes a pressure to be perfect that makes you obsessed with your image, and you almost become a perfectionist. I've lived this, and I am actively trying to dismantle perfectionism in my life because I need to give myself grace and understand that I'm not going to always have it together. I'm not going to always be on my A game and always look top notch, feel top notch. That's just not normal. But I think because of some of the things that we've experienced as exoticals, we feel like we have to be perfect all the time in order to just function in life because we understand that there's eyes on us constantly. But what I've been doing to come out of this phenomenon is if I have a pimple on my face and I know I need to go to the gym later, or if I know I need to go somewhere, I actively will go out in public without any makeup. Because what I'm trying to teach myself is I'm okay just the way I am. I'm okay to show up just the way I am, and I don't need to be perfect for anybody. Just because I have a pimple on my forehead doesn't mean I'm any less beautiful. So that's something that I've been doing to kind of trick myself and rewire my brain to change how I view my outward appearance if I don't feel my best or if I'm not looking my best in my eyes, to just kind of accept myself. So I would encourage you guys to do the same whenever you feel that subconscious sort of thought coming to the forefront of your mind, which is telling you, oh, put on a cap, cover your face, or wear a scarf outside, or don't go out today because X, Y, and Z. I want to encourage you to take that leap and to actually go do the thing that you are avoiding because you may not be feeling your best outwardly. Maybe because you are afraid of what people will think or how people will perceive you. I want to let you know that you are gorgeous and beautiful no matter what's going on with your hair, your skin. It doesn't matter. So that's something I've been doing to kind of combat and break down this perfectionist mindset that I have been plagued with because of society and because of our community and how closely I have been watched and analyzed my whole life. And, it's sad. It sucks that it feels like our life is on display for people to spectate and have opinions on. And that's where you kind of just have to armor up and be ready to defend yourself. When people give backhanded compliments like, oh, looks like you didn't do your hair today, or wow, you just kind of rolled out of bed today, or whatever they may say to kind of insinuate that your looks are kind of off, as opposed to when you are usually on top of things and you're looking A1. You have every right to have an off day or off days. No one knows what you're going through in your personal life. So for anyone to comment on that, they're very out of pocket and they're very out of order. And I would encourage you to always be ready to bite back, because that shows people that you're comfortable in your skin, how you showed up, and that they have no place or right to speak on your appearance. Something I noticed too about the hyperfixation of Exoticals is people tend to demonize you for being human and making normal mistakes that normal humans make. And this is because standards are set higher for Exoticals. It's not fair, but it is the truth. We can't make mistakes. We can't trip up. We can't be clumsy. We can't, again, have bad days. It's demonized. It's almost like, how dare you, the girl who has privilege or the girl who is viewed as beautiful, how dare you be human and make mistakes like the rest of us? Part of them thinks that because you make these mistakes, you're still not going to be demonized for it. So they go out of their way to demonize you for things or to make you feel bad for making mistakes, because they're afraid that you won't receive the same backlash that they usually would as average normal people. So they want to make sure that they lay it on thick when you make a mistake. It's really just projection, and they're just kind of hoping that they can make you feel bad, and that's their one opportunity to make you feel bad about something. Again, because they feel like you probably never get bashed or demonized for anything, and that is their perfect opportunity to do so. And finally, I want to talk about men and how they add to this issue. When it comes to, relationships or situationships, whatever you're in, dating, whatever it may be, beware of the narcissistic men who hyperfixate on your appearance to make you insecure and uncomfortable. I personally had a narcissistic ex who used to glare at me and stare at me to the point where I would notice. So he wanted me to know that he was watching me. He would watch me very hard as a way to make me feel self-conscious about my body movements. And it's really just silent degradation and a tactic used to make you uncomfortable and unsure in your own body. And it was just a way for him to kind of make me feel uncomfortable, make me feel awkward. And it would ultimately, unfortunately, because I didn't know myself and I struggled with self-love at the time, it would affect me in the sense that when I knew he was watching me, I would get nervous and I would become even more clumsy. So it would just kind of reinforce to him like, oh, look at you, you're being stupid, or slow down. It would give him an opportunity to jab at me. So be aware of these types of people. I'm telling you, these people are out here and they are constantly on the prowl looking for beautiful women to tear down. It's all about humbling. It's all about projecting. And it's all about making them feel better about themselves. So ladies, please leave some comments in the comment section down below. If you have ever experienced people just not letting you be human, please like this video as well so it can be pushed out to other beautiful and exotic women like yourself. And subscribe for more. Turn on your notification bell so you can be notified when I upload. And I will also be leaving my email in the description box so that you can share your experiences with me and I can share them on this channel for other women like yourself. Have a lovely day, ladies.